All right, let's give this a try. So, recording while driving. So in this video, you probably won't be able to see me very well. It's a little bit later on in the afternoon, in the evening, and I was hoping to be able to film a bit earlier before the sun went down, but that's okay. Might be a little bit of music in the background. So what's this video going to be about? To be honest, I have no idea. But the urge to share is there. The urge to say something about reality, about truth, about what I've learned, to share to what for me feels like the most important thing in the world. To be here on Earth at a time where information is everywhere. I mean, you can go on the internet now and find all the ancient teachings of the Buddha and so on. You can be an alchemist yourself. You can train yourself. The online courses are there, and you don't need a teacher. Earlier this afternoon, while I was driving, I was thinking about what to record, what to make this video about. And one thing kept coming to mind that was very potent to me in my experience. And that's how the posture of your body is related to the essence of your mind. Let me explain what I mean by the essence of your mind. Your mood, your attitude. In this situation, I'm speaking of the attitude that you carry with you. So your posture can directly affect the attitude of the mind. And for me, this has been a very powerful realization. You see a lot of pictures. Jesus has his hands open like this and head slightly tilted to the side. And it's been my experience in meditation that I sometimes take certain postures that I've noticed I've seen portrayed in certain spiritual pictures, statues, and so on. There seems to be a certain link between the posture of the body and the attitude of the mind, the gracefulness of your being. In yoga, they teach you to assume certain postures because they know about this. They understand how certain postures can reflect a certain attitude, and when you have the right attitude of mind, then certain states of meditation can be easier to achieve for yourself. It becomes, how can I say this? It almost happens on its own. So you might want to try this for yourself, and these types of things, I highly recommend you do your own research, not literal research, but look for yourself, assume certain postures, and see how your mood and your attitude subtly change to reflect the posture you're currently in. And you won't need any scriptures, you won't need any information about how you should feel in a certain posture. You'll be able to see directly for yourself. Now, there's two ways you can go about this. You can go about it the way of yoga, where yoga will recommend certain postures that you take for certain types of meditations and so on. And I'm not speaking the exercise version of yoga here, not the Western yoga, but the Eastern approach. If you haven't seen or researched the Eastern approach, do a little research on Patanjali. I find Osho has some great discourses on Patanjali and yoga, the sutras of Patanjali. So there's two ways you can do it. The way of yoga, where you learn the posture, and that will generate a certain state of mind, which is the masculine approach. And you can also do it through just awareness of your body and noticing how you feel, and simply not trying to change the posture at all, but just noticing how you feel when you are in certain postures. You might wake up with a certain mood and notice that your shoulders are carried a certain way. And you might also notice that as your mood changes throughout the day, so does your posture naturally. This is the more Taoist approach to meditation and transformation. The type that I personally am a little bit more naturally inclined to, the more feminine approach, masculine and feminine. And I found that after doing a bit of research and exploring for myself, that I like to use both. That sometimes you may find that you're in a specific mood that doesn't seem conducive to mental health and just the health of others, the mental health of others at the same time. And I found that sometimes a little bit of the masculine approach works really well, and sometimes a little bit of the feminine approach works really well too. And the more you practice this, the more you'll find that there's a certain combination, a harmony, if you will, of the two, that when you seem to get it just right, it sort of transforms you, and you go from trying or not trying to a state that's beyond the two of them. You're not trying anymore, or you're not trying anymore, and you just become meditation itself. So again, the posture that you assume, there's something in it. There's something to do with the posture of the body and the attitude of the mind. So I would recommend that you experiment with this as much as you can in either approach, whichever one you seem feels most natural to you. You can try certain postures and then see how you feel, or you can see how you feel and then notice the posture you're in while you feel the way you feel. Either will bring you to the same conclusion. No way is better than the other, and just follow your heart, and the one that seems most natural to you would be the one right for you. There is no right or wrong. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to try recording in the car, a little something different. I'm probably not going to be doing any more of these in the car, or if so, very few. But that's it for now. So wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this, thank you. Thank you. Woo! Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos with me. With me. Peace.